She had once been the first lady of an arms empire and was also a top-tier professional assassin. But that night, she accidentally discovered a shocking secret about her husband. When her husband was occupied with business dealings, Janlo seized the opportunity to visit a container yard. Upon opening a container, she found it filled with guns and ammunition. At first, she thought she had imagined it, but then she heard a faint, unsettling sound. Although she had always known her husband trafficked arms, the scene that greeted her when she opened another container left her utterly stunned. It was filled with helpless children under 12. She couldn't believe that her husband was trafficking children behind her back. Pregnant and overwhelmed with a surge of maternal instinct, Janlo decided to secretly free them. But this decision set off her husband's relentless pursuit. Now 9 months pregnant, Janlo had no choice but to go to the federal police to report his crimes. But her husband was audacious beyond belief and launched a sudden attack. Even the lookouts outside had been eliminated. Just as Janlo warned Robert to be careful, he was struck and collapsed, leaving her completely isolated. Desperate, Janlo grabbed Robert's pistol, which had only a single bullet left. But having been an assassin herself, she was not so easily captured. After moving the nearly unconscious Robert to a safer spot, he quickly improvised a bomb using flour and alcohol from the kitchen, then lit a candle and placed it by the door. Sure enough, a shadow appeared, but Janlo only managed to knock the weapon from his hand. Seeing his wife's unborn child, his own flesh and blood, Gale showed no mercy. He viciously attacked, attempting to kill both Janlo and her child. Janlo could hardly believe that Gale had become so utterly insane. She clutched her stomach, writhing in pain on the ground. Fortunately, the bomb detonated at the last moment. Though mother and child survived, Gale's relentless pursuit was far from over. 9 years passed. Every day, Janlo secretly protected her daughter, who had been placed in foster care. But one day, a speeding van appeared out of nowhere. Vehicles in school zones didn't normally move that fast, and thanks to her elite assassin instincts, Janlo immediately sensed that her daughter was in danger. Sure enough, a group of assailants appeared, heading straight for her. Gunfire erupted, throwing the school into chaos. But worse, the attackers quickly located Janlo, and before she could react, her daughter was kidnapped.